Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. Well, we just had Backlash, people, and well, a backlash it was. We are still on roads, we are starting more. Oh man, where are things going to go now? Well, wait a minute here, and here comes the World Wrestling Federation champion who took a bit of a whipping at the end of the show last night. He might have defeated the Godfather, but my God, the Godfather disappeared. The other guy showed up, and the other guy, he put him through both announcers' tables. He laid him out, man. Test might have won. He might have retained the championship. Alright, let's cut to the chase. I've heard what everyone said. Yeah, you beat the Godfather last night. I know I beat the Godfather, but they're all saying you didn't beat him. No, I didn't want the colourful Godfather. I wanted this murmured dark father, whatever you want to call him. I don't give a crap. That's who I wanted. So I'll make it simple. I know you're listening, I know you're somewhere, because you are everywhere, apparently. I'm dressed to compete. I'll put this championship on the line tonight. I want you out here in this ring. I want you to face me tonight. And, oh, wait a minute. Well, history here. The man that Test defeated at WrestleMania to become World Wrestling Federation champion. And that is big, blonde, sexy Nash, who also was part of a victory last night. Him and Hall picked up the victory over Rock and Hogan. The Rock just cannot beat Kevin Nash. He is 5-star Nash for a reason. Hey, by any chance, you talking about me? No, Kev. You see, I've already beat you. Or did you forget that in the main event of WrestleMania when I put you down and took the WWF title from you? Yeah, you won, Test, you won. I never got my rematch. And I think after all these victories over The Rock, the People's Champion, surely I deserve my rematch. And I couldn't help but hear you say you're dressed to compete tonight and ready to defend the title. What, Kev, I've got nothing to prove against you. I wasn't asking, boy. You want to prove how great you are? I want my rematch now. You said you'd put the title on the line tonight? Then put it on the line. And let's see how good you really are. And prove that you aren't the fluke that I called. You know what? Since Godfather doesn't want to answer the challenge, fine. You want to go tonight? WrestleMania main event rematch. You're on, Kev. I'll put you down again. Well, there you go. Look whose balls dropped. You get that gold round your waist finally. You finally grow a few pubes and you become the man. Yeah, we'll see how tough you are later on tonight. Yeah, I'll see you later on tonight, Kev. You want to keep calling me the fluke? Well, fluke you, Nash. I will put you down again. And as for you, Godfather, or whatever you want to call yourself, I'm going to get a hold of him as well. Well, Test and Kevin Nash, we are going to have ourselves a WrestleMania rematch tonight. Test and Nash. Kevin Nash wants his rematch, and he's going to get it. Test and Kevin Nash, WrestleMania rematch tonight. Test, though, he wants this. He wants the other guy. We don't know what to call him. He ain't the Godfather, that is for damn sure. But Test wants him, and I'm sure he's here somewhere. Well, let's kick off the action then. We know we've got a title match in the main event tonight. 5-star Nash going to try and become champion again. As well, Jushin Thunder Liger going to kick things off here. And well, Liger, him and his opponent tonight, two men who had the chance to leave with gold last night. Both were unsuccessful. Jushin Thunder Liger failed to defeat Rob Van Dam, who you will see later on tonight in an 8-man tag team match. Remember to follow on Twitter, people, if you want to see the matchups that are coming tonight. Follow on Twitter, you'll see what is coming. Well, Liger failed to capture the light heavyweight and cruiserweight championships from Rob Van Dam in what turned into be a rather short match. As Edge, of course, he was in the triple threat match. He failed to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship. We did crown a new Intercontinental Champion in that match, and that was Conan. Vince McMahon might not necessarily be upset that WCW still has the IC title, because Scott Steiner and Conan, you've got to wonder what their backlash is going to be. You can't imagine Scott Steiner, who only won the IC title a couple of weeks prior, and Conan has it now. You've got to think there's going to be some tension in the WCW locker room between those two. There's Edge and Liger, two men who failed to bring gold last night. Going to go one-on-one right now. Something new with these two. As here we go. There's Liger into the headlock. And oh, take nothing away from him here. Jushin Thunder Liger has a lot of experience. Edge, though, has been showing us a lot as of late. Swing and a miss. As into the tie-up. Edge, though. The referee trying to split this one up. As Liger goes around, takes him down. And oh, what a shot by Liger. Well, Edge and Liger want to get themselves back on track here. We're only a couple of weeks away from WCW's next pay-per-view. This Invasion, man, we've got a pay-per-view every couple of weeks. Slamboree will be the next pay-per-view, presented by WCW. The WCW Championships will be on the line in that one. We already know the main event will be Austin and Goldberg 2. They will collide again. And well, I guess we also know what the tag team title match will be at Slamboree when Austin and Goldberg defend the WCW tag team titles together. As Edge takes Liger over the top rope. I've got to be honest, when it comes to Slamboree, I'm probably looking forward to the tag title match the most, because the number one contenders are Kai and Tai against Austin and Goldberg. Those poor little guys have got no chances. Look at Liger here. And oh, back of his head on the apron and swung him right into it, man. Well, it's not often Edge has got a size advantage, but he's got it here and he's using it. Got to use your strengths. Capitalize on other people's weaknesses. And that is exactly what Edge is doing. See, it's not often he's got the size advantage. He's got it now. Don't think you'd have seen him picking up Scott Steiner and doing that. Although in this game you probably would. And oh, he's going for everyone's most boring move. As Liger up to his feet. Oh, failed to connect that one. And Liger. Oh, everyone's second favourite move. Right on the top rope. His Edge right now after dropping them on the ropes. The execution. That impaler DDT. Oh, big stomp there right on him. As well, Edge. He must have thought he was going to get back up. Realised he wasn't. And oh, but Liger. Maybe Edge just took a little bit too long. Jushin Thunder Liger here though. Edge is lining him up. And Edge has really came in strong in this match. The spear takes him down. And I think that's going to do it right there. Edge went through Liger tonight. And Edge gets himself back to the winning ways. As Liger apparently gets himself back to the losing ways. Well, what's next for Edge? He lost the IC title. He got his rematch clause. He did not win that either, so he'll have to earn a shot at the IC title if that's what he chooses to do. And well, Edge, he dropped him on the ropes, landed the execution. He managed to get the shoulder up, but the spear takedown, just that done it. And it's a victory for Edge.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar,
And well, what's next for Edge then? Will he try and get #1 contenders spot? Will he eyeball something else? Time will tell. Well, let's get some tag team action on the go. We're going to have some 8-man tag team action later on tonight as well, featuring the Foundation.
all the way to the ring.
As well, Harlem Heat managed to get themselves a victory last week over the team of Big Show and Rhino. They're going to try and get themselves a little winning streak on the go now. Apparently Harlem Heat, they're fed up losing, been embarrassing themselves. Booker T, man, the former WCW champion not too long ago. The two-time WCW champion as it stands. Starting to think the WCW title's a jinx, the amount of people that have held it and then went downhill after they lose it. Look what happened to Booker T. Look what happened to Chris Jericho. Let's go back to season 1. Remember when Bret Hart was champion? He fell down the card a little bit. Shawn Michaels, he was champion. He ended up US champion. Hulk Hogan. Goldberg was champion, ended up down the bottom of the roster. Scott Hall lost it, kind of disappeared down the card a bit more. Whoever holds the WCW title almost seems to be jinxed in this universe. As well, former WWF and WCW tag team champions, the Hardy Boyz, looking to get themselves back up that ladder, so to speak. There's a lot of tag teams, there's 2 sets of tag team championships. So here we go. Harlem Heat want to try and keep some momentum on the go now. They need it. That's for damn sure. Got the victory over Big Show and Rhino. As Jeff Hardy gets launched, man, right over the top rope. No, Jeff Hardy caught him there. Booker T though, back onto him. Right off the apron. The Harlem Heat fell to the Dudley Boyz a couple of weeks ago. Hell, Big Show and Rhino fell to Kai and Tai. Says it all. That probably would have been a more interesting match for Slamboree, Big Show and Rhino, if it was Kai and Tai. I've got the fans. I'd also like to point out in the Harlem Heat might be going for a cheeky one here. No, I think Booker T thinks he might have it here, but he doesn't. Jeff Hardy right up behind him. I'd like to point out to one person who commented on the Backlash pay-per-view saying, why is Godfather and Test in the main event? No one wants to see that. If you're new to this universe, you have to understand this is the 3rd season of it, and people have been built up. And believe me when I say Godfather and Test were not built up on purpose. You know, Test won the Rumble twice. The AI done that, not me. Godfather won matches. You know, matches with Kurt Angle as soon as we started this universe. So if you're new to this universe, you need to understand that we are years into it. And you need to understand that people have been built. I mean, look at Kai and Tai. That's what separates this universe, you know. We have fun with it. The AI wins matches and they earn their shots. They get pushed. There's only certain guys I push, like, on purpose, you know. Obviously, the push of Booker T and Scott Hall, that was things I did. Things like the Godfather and Test happened on their own. So you need to understand, if you're new to the universe, you need to... I was going to say go back and watch the old stuff. I'm not 100% what 2K18 looks like compared to 2K19. I'm sure the old episodes are still watchable. But I mean, Season 2 was all done on 2K19, so it looks exactly the same as this. So it's easy enough to watch Season 2. It's the only problem when you make universes. Usually every year the old game becomes obsolete, pardon the pun. There's Matt Hardy, Flo and Stevie Ray. There's Stevie Ray here. And Stevie Ray fighting back. No, sorry, Matt Hardy fighting back. Why do I always mix Stevie Ray up? Usually with Booker T, not Matt Hardy. Everyone's second favourite move led to a victory for Edge. There's Matt Hardy. He's into the corner. Oh, Stevie Ray. Hardy's might be getting a different Harlem Heat here. Trying to be a lot tougher. It's Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy, what they're looking to do here. Hardy Boys sends Stevie Ray off the ropes. Double back body drop. Oh, Matt Hardy gets caught there. Well, we got a big main event tonight. WrestleMania main event rematch. Testing Kevin Nash. See, there's another perfect example. Kevin Nash is probably the single greatest wrestler in this universe. Anybody who joins in and wonders why the hell is Kevin Nash being called 5-star, he never had a 5-star match in his life. Probably lucky. Oh, nope. Expect a ref bump there. Matt Hardy gets the boot up. Another tag here is the Hardy Boys. Continuing their double team. Continuing to stay on. Booker T though, quick to get out of the way. No, he went for the legs there, but Jeff caught him. And the inverted twist of fate on Booker T. And Jeff Hardy, just like that, might have caught Booker T out here. Top rope. Oh, but they home on that. Swanton bomb, no connection. It's Jeff Hardy continuing to fight back. The amount of times he's missed the Swanton, he's probably used to the feeling of it now. As into the corner. Harlem Heat really need to try and keep the momentum from last week's victory here. This would be a good win for them. Big sunset flip. Where the hell is Stevie Ray going? As Jeff Hardy take out the legs of Booker T. You take out a lot of moves. Booker T though. And oh, the backbreaker there. And well, I think Booker T, Jeff Hardy wants to come off the top rope. He might be getting the Harlem hangover. The Harlem hangover connected. Tags in Stevie Ray right after it. Didn't go for a cover though. Could be a mistake. As in all, look at the strength. As all, watch out. Jeff Hardy with his speed though, man. Right into a DDT. And oh, Jeff Hardy. And the Manhattan drop. He's going to drop the legs. And right into the drop kick. As Jeff Hardy now gets him up, looking for another version of his twist of fate. And right up into a DDT, man. Thunderous strike on that one. And Stevie Ray's having it taken to him. A shot by Matt Hardy there. Oh, Stevie Ray though. And oh, right in the midsection. And Stevie Ray going to blast Jeff Hardy across the ring right back into his own corner. And oh, here we go. The Harlem stomping is coming. We've seen these two utilise this as of late. I didn't even know they had it, so I don't know where it came from. It's obviously Stevie Ray that has it. As this Harlem mugging, you could probably call it. Yeah, that's not bad actually. The Harlem mugging just getting stomped in. Jeff Hardy just gets laid into. And I'm not going to lie, that could easily get you a 3 count. It's just two guys stomping the living daylights out of you. It is a mugging. So watch out, Matt Hardy. Side effect. But Booker T looking for everyone's second favourite. As Booker T now is stalking Jeff Hardy. Everyone is in the ring. Everyone was pretty much down here. And oh, going for the bookends. Oh, a shot to. And oh, Jeff Hardy got out of the bookends there. That could have done it if he'd planted that. As Jeff Hardy down to the corner. And I think we're going to do it the wrong way round, but here it comes. Twist of fate. And the Swanton bomb connects this time. Oh, Stevie. Oh, Booker T kicked out. And another 2 count. And oh, Matt Hardy now. There's no way he'll kick out of this, man. That'll do it. And oh, and a thunderous twist of fate. No sign of Stevie. And that one done it. Oh, Harlem Heat, man. What is going on? I don't even know what I can do outside of actually going into the matches and helping them win. Harlem Heat. There's something missing. But what is it? What do they need? Do they need a full-on heel? Just do they need to completely... Because they've not really been heelish. What do they need? Do they need a manager? Sensational Sherry need to return and give them a hand? Well, the Hardy Boys victorious this week. Harlem Heat got the victory over Show and Rhino. The Dudleys beat Harlem Heat the week before that. The Hardys beat Harlem Heat this week. all the tag teams, it's hard to pick out which tag teams are actually like #1 contenders material, because so many of them keep getting wins and losses. They exchange them every week. Well, backstage, people, Christian was mouthing off in an interview about how he held his own with Kurt Angle, and how he main evented Raw against the #1 contender at the time, the Godfather, proving that he is a main eventer and a future world champion. Well, he got interrupted backstage by a former WCW champion who said, well, why don't you take me on, a fellow Canadian, and prove that you can be main event? As well, Chris Jericho, who defeated Chris Benoit in that submission match at Backlash last night. Apparently, well, Benoit was sent to WCW tonight. He's on Nitro. He's going to be in singles action over on Nitro as Chris Jericho. Vince McMahon is, from what we believe, it has been squashed. The Benoit's letting it go. Jericho and Benoit, they are just going to get kept away from each other. Probably just get put in separate shows every week to stop them from colliding. Vince McMahon doesn't want infighting. I mean, this stuff with the Godfather and Test is as well. Vince McMahon, it's the same with WCW. They're trying to stop infighting, but these are guys that have been battering each other for, especially the last couple of years of this universe, and now you expect them to all just team up. Well, Christian, of course, was former WWF. He was one of the first to switch his allegiance. As here we go, and Christian. Well, Christian wants to show here. Christian, he looked okay against Kurt Angle, and, well, he did look really good against the Godfather in that main event. A victory over Chris Jericho would definitely do a lot for him here as Christian hitting out with that Edge-O-Matic move. As Christian, who did not compete last night, so definitely a lot fresher than Chris Jericho. As Jericho, man, backbreaker there. Oh, Jericho out the way there and right through Christian. As Christian. Christian here just pulling at Jericho's arm. Well, we can tell you backstage, the Foundation, they're going to be in an 8-man tag team match, but out of the 5 of them, Vince McMahon has sent someone to them and said, 4 of you will be in that match, and 1 of you is going to face Brock Lesnar. You can decide who's going after Brock Lesnar. The next big thing, according to Paul Heyman, his advocate, his manager, if you will. And, oh, right in the corner. And oh, we went right on that middle rope there. As Christian, right into the cover. Jericho out at the 1. A shot right to the rib cage there. That forearm puts him down. And the brutal neck wrench, everyone's favourite move. There's Jericho into the cover here. Christian. Round the back. Oh, Jericho. Jericho caught him there. Caught him. And Christian, center of the ring, is in the walls of Jericho. He is locked in. Oh, Christian was able to get out of it. Well, Benoit tapped out last night, but it was the Lion Tamer he tapped out to. As in, well, Christian going to use these ropes again to his advantage. God, man, Jericho must be feeling that now. That's twice he's went throat first on the ropes as Christian. Oh, the fallen reverse DDT. As into the cover on Jericho here. Jericho, though, out at the 2, and I think Christian really thought he was going to get that there. As Jericho's getting up, holding his throat here. He is definitely feeling it. And, oh, Jericho, round the back. Oh, there goes Christian now. Thought he was going to get that unprettier. As Jericho grabs him. Oh, what a bomb! Right over into the cover, only a 1 count though. And oh, Christian, small package by Christian. He's got Jericho down. Only the 2 count, man. God. As Christian now scoops him up. Oh, Jericho. And forearm. And another forearm chop kick. Oh, there's the good old underhook. Bomb there. Didn't bother going for the pin. As Jericho. Oh, I think he's lining him up here. He's lining him up for the Lion Salt. I think he might have felt that himself there. Didn't hook the leg. But it's enough, and Chris Jericho with a victory over Christian tonight. It was actually quite entertaining, that one. It was a little bit back and forth there. Christian got out of the walls. He actually thought Christian, man, if he'd landed that unprettier, might have done it. But he was able to get out of it, the 2 of them, back and forth. The small package nearly caught him. It's only got a 1 count. The small package I actually thought was so close. But Chris Jericho puts Christian in his place tonight. And Chris Jericho with another victory. Beat Benoit last night, beat Christian tonight. Seems to be going through the Canadians. Well, as I said in the last match, the Foundation were asked to... 4 of them will be in that 8-man tag team match shortly, but 1 man was asked to get in the ring with Brock Lesnar, and well, Jim the Anvil Neidhart has said he will more than happily prove that Brock Lesnar is nothing more than a rookie. So Jim Neidhart thinks he's going to teach the young Brock Lesnar a lesson. Well, here comes the pain. Well, Brock Lesnar. We saw what he done to Buff Bagwell on last week's episode of Raw. Buff Bagwell got an ass whooping. And Brock Lesnar, along with Paul Heyman back there, the former ECW owner, done some work down in OVW. Well, I hope you're ready for this one. Neidhart thinks he's going to teach him a lesson. And, oh well, Neidhart's walking right to him. And, oh! Look at, did you see Neidhart's face there? He didn't know what hit him. And Lesnar into the corner here. Oh, man. Neidhart walked across the ring, trash talking. How did that work for you? As Lesnar now. And, oh, man. And Lesnar, oh god, I've seen him do this each week. The referee's always in the way. And oh, look at Neidhart. And oh, Lesnar, oh my god, Neidhart is not a small man. No! You saw what he done there. There's Brock Lesnar. This beast that he truly is. A spine buster there. And oh god, Neidhart! You've never seen Neidhart get thrown like that. What a German that was. And wait a minute, Lesnar in. Oh, speaking of Germans. And oh man, this is shades of Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle holding on for dear life. All those suplexes. And, oh! And well, man, Lesnar. This man is dominating the anvil right now. Up on the shoulders. And the F5. Leg hooked. Count to 100. And Brock Lesnar, just like Buff Bagwell last week, the Anvil, Jim Neidhart, who is not a weak man by any means, just got thrown about by Brock Lesnar. This move here is called the F5. And Brock Lesnar.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
As well, this man, Heyman said, was the next big thing. Triple H said over in WCW that Batista was the next big thing. We already saw him lay out Big Batista, as it looks like Lesnar and Heyman are not finished. And, oh well, I thought Paul Heyman would have been standing with the mic, so, right, we'll just pretend it's Paul Heyman holding the microphone here. So it's Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. As everyone, I told you this is the next big thing, Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar has proven he's the next big thing. You just saw what he done to a multiple-time tag team champion in Jim Neidhart. You saw what he done to Buff Bagwell last week. You saw what he done to Batista. Speaking of Batista, you're competing over on Nitro tonight. I'm sure you're watching. So on behalf of my client, David Batista, I hereby, on behalf of Brock Lesnar, challenge you to defend the WCW TV title against Brock Lesnar at the Slamboree in a couple of weeks. You think you're the next big thing. You aren't even on this thing's level. And Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar have called out Batista. Brock Lesnar versus Batista one-on-one at Slamboree. Well, if Batista's as tough as he thinks he is, he'll accept that challenge. Well, big singles match here, man. You think the main event's got a big singles match. So is this one. Ric Flair put out the challenge tonight that he wanted to go one-on-one with The Undertaker. You know, these guys stole Backlash last night in the opening contest. Ric Flair and Sting were finally dethroned as tag team champions. The belts that they won from the Hardy Boys at the Royal Rumble, they finally lost them at Backlash last night. It was a good 4-month reign, going on 4-month reign that Sting and Flair had. They were taking on all challengers, but then they got a new challenger in the Brothers of Destruction. Well, Sting and Flair have made no secret. They ain't finished. They'll want their rematch. As well, Undertaker and Kane. Well, here they come. The new WWF Tag Team Champions. Sting and Flair finally dethroned, and the WWF Tag Team Championships are finally back around the waists of WWF wrestlers. And Undertaker's going to go one-on-one right now with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. A challenge made by Ric Flair to face the Undertaker. That tag team match was insane at Backlash. The opening contest strikes again. I don't know how many pay-per-views we've had where the opening contest just steals the show. Biggest one of all time was Goldberg and Nash as well. They're tag team champions once again. But this is a very different Undertaker and Kane to the last time they were tag team champions. They were in the Ministry the last time. Well, Flair and Taker. As here we go. And oh, Flair tried to go straight for the leg. Undertaker just picked him up and dropped him. And oh god, Flair just thrown down to the feet of Sting. Look at Sting, man, trying to get him up, man. Come on, wakey, wakey. There's Undertaker. He is one mean, tough SOB as Flair now over the barrier. And that's Undertaker is literally just showing his opinion. I mean, the Undertaker, and oh god, got him with a left. Went for the right. Flair, though, back with the right. Went for the chop, no connection. Went for the right. Undertaker back with the left. Flair goes back over the barrier. I sound like I'm commentating horse racing. And oh, Undertaker's going after him. He headbutted him there, but the Undertaker is going to get back in the ring. So is Flair, both men back in. And oh, big right hand. Off the ropes, Flair ducks under. These are the kind of matches we wanted the Invasion to bring us. Undertaker versus Ric Flair. We saw Sting versus Kane. Hell, we saw the Brothers of Destruction versus Flair and Sting. We've had Goldberg and Austin, you know. We've been getting the matches. Some of, anyway. Kurt Angle, Bret Hart, of course. As Flair goes for a brutal neck wrench. Everyone's favourite move. Although not as much anymore. I feel as if we don't see them as much. And oh, went for a kick there. Undertaker though caught it. Undertaker takes him straight back down. And Undertaker here, man, all over Flair. Had to love that chokeslam Sting took from Kane. Even that, Sting reversed a tombstone into one of his own at one point in the match. As Flair is choking the life out of the Undertaker. And oh, right back on him again with the dirtiest player in the game he is. A stomp right on the outside of the leg there. As Flair here, oh, try to take the legs there. He could have been thinking, you know what? And Flair. And, oh, wait a minute, look at. And Flair shouting abuse at Kane here. And Flair, you might want to. Undertaker just got up, man. He just sat up. And, oh, but Flair saw him coming. Oh, a pile driver. Flair saw him coming out the side of his eye there. As Flair looking to drive this knee right into the forehead. And look at Kane. What's Kane arguing about? Oh, Flair's stalking. And oh, the Nature Boy. He was. Can you imagine he taps out the Undertaker? Oh, man. He's got nowhere to... No! An Undertaker tapped. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That ain't going to go down well with the dead man. And the Undertaker is irate. He had no choice. He was centre of the ring. He had nowhere to go. And the Undertaker is so angry at himself right now. Lying there knowing that he had no choice but to tap. And Ric Flair just tapped the Undertaker. Oh my God. What we thought would happen at Backlash. Ho ho. That's going to make this one a lot more interesting. Sting and Flair have already said they get a rematch clause and they will have it. Well, oh, Undertaker, he is not going to take this one lightly. Well, we told you had 8-man tag team action coming. Then we've got the WWF Championship main event. 8-man tag. As you know, it sometimes takes a while to get these guys to the ring. Well, the Foundation didn't have a bad night last night. The British Bulldog, of course, challenged for the European Championship, and, well, he got it. Brian Pillman retained the Hardcore Championship as Bret and Owen. Bret Hart keeps getting asked. He's been asked by Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, look, are you taking this rematch with Shawn Michaels for the United States Championship? Because Owen Hart is straight up said he'll take it.
Introducing first.
As well, for some reason, they never come out as 4 anymore. Usually they still do. Well, Brian Pillman, of course, the undisputed Hardcore champion, defeated New Jack last night after jumping off a forklift. It was after New Jack jumped off it and hit nothing but concrete floor. British Bulldog, he can thank Bret the Hitman Hart. That little distraction by Bret Hart resulted in the British Bulldog getting that European Championship. Well, Owen Hart is, if Bret isn't going to accept the match with Shawn Michaels for the United States Championship at Slamboree, then quite simply, Owen Hart is getting the match. He's going to have to decide soon. Owen Hart's had a couple of wins the last couple of weeks, and he is feeling very thrive. Like Bret he came out with them. So a little bit of tension growing between Bret and Owen here, as Owen Hart wants Bret to make up his mind, because Bret Hart almost just doesn't want to get in the ring with Shawn Michaels anymore, as I think he's just been embarrassed too many times. You could say the same's happening, as Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels seem to be on the same page, but almost does seem to be a little bit of tension between those guys as well. Backstage and that, whenever they're talking, you just see Kurt Angle staring at the US title. The fact he didn't defeat Bret Hart at WrestleMania really does haunt him. Well, Kurt Angle got his own plenty of history with the Foundation. He's beaten every member of the Foundation with the exception of Bret. Well, here comes the WCW United States Champion. As we say, he will defend it at Slamboree. And as it stands, he's either defending it against Bret the Hitman Hart or his younger brother Owen Hart. Who will Shawn Michaels defend that championship against? Time will tell, as Stephanie McMahon Helmsley wants an answer.
227 pounds, the WCW United States Champion.
And well, here comes the former European champion, Eddie Guerrero. He came up short. Oh, just hit my mic. But as I say, Bret the Hitman Hart's little distraction resulted in Bulldog getting that victory. He was up on the apron. Eddie came off with a frog splash, went right onto the Bulldog's knees. Bulldog took full advantage of that, power slammed him. New European champion. Well, Eddie Guerrero, again, rematch clauses, people. Eddie Guerrero, you better believe he'll want a shot at the Bulldog. And well, their partner tonight, a man who hasn't had any run-ins with the Foundation yet. He retained his gold last night. And just like Brian Pillman, he's rocking 2 belts. Just doesn't come out with them. He defeated Jushin Thunder Liger to retain the WCW Cruiserweight and WWF Light Heavyweight Championship belts, which are defended as one. And well, Rob Van Dam, still champion, representing the World Wrestling Federation. Well, 8-man tag team action. Let's hope it's longer than the last time we done it. Last time we done it, Benoit didn't even make a tag. He tapped out the Bulldog in about 2 minutes. As Kurt Angle and Owen Hart kicking it off here. As well, Bret getting the ring with Shawn Michaels. As in, ooh. As Kurt Angle. And oh, Owen planted him. Well, there's the tag. Bret coming in, up onto Bret's rope. And down with the axe handle there. And, oh, Kurt Angle. Well, this is what Kurt Angle wants, man. He's dying. I think Kurt Angle would love another shot at Bret Hart. It's nothing to do with the championship. It was just the dream match. 2 technical, extremely technical wrestlers. I think Kurt Angle was thinking about making a tag there, but opted against it. I think he just looked at Shawn Michaels and went, no. I think Shawn Michaels wants tagged in because, well, Shawn Michaels, he doesn't want to face Owen. He wants to beat Bret again. Shawn Michaels will beat Bret Hart all day long and never get bored of doing it. And again, I thought Kurt was going to make the tag, but no. And well, pushing Shawn Michaels out of the way. As Shawn, and he tags in RVD, and Shawn Michaels like, do you not tag me for? You weren't on the apron. Of course he wasn't on the apron. Kurt Angle just pushed him off it. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of tension between Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels here. As RVD and Bret Hart colliding for the first time here. RVD up to his feet. Now, well, tags in Owen, who don't think qualifies under the cruiserweight, lightweight limit. I'm sure Brian Pillman and Owen Hart, they probably aren't far away from it, to be fair. It's all RVD, vintage RVD there. It's RVD and Owen Hart going at it. And Russian leg sweep on the floor. It's RVD. Oh, went for a heel kick. Count of 5 here. And get their asses back in the ring. It's RVD and Owen Hart seem to be having their own little battle here. And and Owen Hart, man, as they both went to get in the ring, just clocked him in the back of the head. As well, he tags Brett back, and I think Owen and Brett are trying to show unionship here, show there's no little bits of turmoil kicking off. Although Owen Hart's been nothing but fair, saying to Brett, look, if you don't want to get in the ring with him, I will. Owen Hart's a former United States champion. He would more than happily try and get it back as well. RVD tagged in Shawn Michaels straight away, and Shawn Michaels now is going to get onto Brett. Oh, well, Bulldog, and a little distraction by Bulldog there. Enough for Brett to take him down. And there you go. Brett is out. Just like that. Just like that. Bret Hart tagged out. Wanted nothing to do with it as Shawn Michaels up onto the ropes. Comes down. Sunset flip. Didn't hold the pin. Caught with a jawbreaker there. Well, right now Owen Hart would love to put Shawn Michaels down again. And well, Owen just tagged in Brett, telling him go. And well, Shawn, I think Owen's trying to tell Brett, get into him. And Michaels takes him down. And Michaels, dragon screw. And Owen Hart's even looking like, what is going on right now as Shawn Michaels, top rope, drives the elbow right into the heart. What is happening? Brutal neck wrench. Oh, Bret Hart. There's just something about Shawn Michaels. Oh, man. And Shawn, I think the foundation is almost in shock at what's going on here. Sweet chin music. And Bulldog has to break that, man, because he is out of it. As well, everyone's in the ring right now as Bulldog. Shawn Michaels getting distracted by everyone being in the ring. Well, Bret Hart was out for the count there. That is for damn sure. As well, Shawn Michaels, I think, might have proved his point. And, well, they just ignored Kurt Angle and tagged in RVD. There's definitely a little tension with Rob Van Dam, sorry, with Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle. Shawn Michaels completely ignored Kurt and tagged in Rob Van Dam. And, oh, man. Been good if he'd connected with the corner there as Bret Hart just dove out the ring and thought RVD was going to drop kick Eddie Guerrero there. Look at the speed of RVD. Did you see that there? And RVD, man, brilliant. Hopped right up onto the ropes, hit him in the back of the head. Caught him with the head scissors. There's Bret Hart, and I think Bret has had enough. He is going to tag out here. And then Bret and Owen that keep tagging each other as well. As even, well, Pillman might not be 100%. He was battling all over the backstage area with New Jack last night as Owen Hart drops RVD. I know, Owen now drops him, man, that pile driver. And Owen Hart looking to be the man to get the victory yet again. as the sharpshooter is locked in on RVD, who might have nowhere to go right now, and he does not, man. Owen Hart gets the victory yet again. Well, there was definitely some tension throughout this match, that is for damn sure. There's Brett coming off Brett's rope, always a highlight. The double team man, Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle, refusing to tag each other. Shawn Michaels just laying Brett out, shot after shot. Then Shawn refused to tag Kurt, tagged in RVD, ended up backfiring because Owen Hart dropped RVD on his head, locked in the sharpshooter, and the Foundation gets the victory. And Owen Hart, the man to get it done yet again. Well, Pillman done nothing in this match, but Pillman probably far from 100%. But either way, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Owen and Bret, what is going on?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Well, it is main event. Test called out. Well, Godfather or Gothfather or Darkfather, whatever he wants to be called. As here comes Kevin Nash. This man lost the WWF Championship at WrestleMania to the two-time Royal Rumble winner Test. And well, he only won it a month prior. He won it at No Way Out when he defeated Hulk Hogan. Definitely had some help. But man, all those victories over The Rock, Kevin Nash definitely feels he is #1 contender. And he never did get his rematch, so he wants it, and he wants it tonight. It is a WrestleMania main event rematch here on Raw. As well, here comes the World Wrestling Federation champion. He said he's going to beat Test. He said he's going to call out. Well, Godfather, he wants the other guy. He doesn't want Godfather, he wants the other guy, the one that's attacked him. Godfather's been nothing but respectful to Test. He forgave him for what he done to him. He offered to team up with him, but then this other side of him seems to come out that shows no forgiveness, and that's who Test wants. I mean, Test beat the Godfather with pretty much ease, to be honest. Test wants the other guy. Simple as that. Well, it's the WrestleMania main event, and it is a rematch. Kevin Nash came in as champion, Test left as champion. 5-star Nash can always surprise you. He does it many times. Can he pull the surprise yet again? Kevin Nash is always full of all kinds of surprises. His Test is more than happy. He was the one that said he's dressed to compete. He's ready to defend the title tonight, but he wanted this dark side version of the Godfather. Well, he's going to put it on the line. You want it. Come get it. Well, Test has shown that he won't back down from a fight. I've seen some of the people he's went up against, some of the wins he's gotten the last over the last year. From the Royal Rumble victories to one-on-one victory over Steve Austin. Alright, here we go. Nash and Test is... Oh, Nash grabs up. Oh, no, Test out of it straight away. And... Oh, God, and Test delivers one of his own. Swinging neck breaker there. Oh, God, I thought he was going to gut-wrench powerbomb him there. I was like, holy cow. Holy squash. As Test... On to Kevin Nash here. Test in no mood tonight and all but Nash. Kevin Nash, of course, had that big tag team victory last night. Him and Scott Hall defeating The Rock and Hulk Hogan in tag team action. Test, of course, defeated the Godfather, but it was not the version he wanted. He wanted the other guy. He wanted this dark version, the Gothfather. The Dark Father, whatever the hell you want to call him. No, Test takes him down. And Nash just throwing Test there. No, again I thought he was going for that, but no. Knee in the gut and going straight for the cover here. Test doesn't really want Kevin Nash tonight. He said he was going to call out Godfather after this. And oh, Nash over the top rope down to the floor. As Kevin Nash nope, went for a big shot there, but Nash caught him. Nash is going to want to get him back in the ring. It's the only way he's going to win the title. And oh, Test just moved out the way and sent him right into the apron. And oh, we got caught back. Body drop there. Oh, Nash gets the elbow up and right into the corner. And plants him. And Nash, no, Nash just delivered the boot. Into the cover here, Kevin Nash. And oh, man. Oh, we know what he's got now. And Kevin Nash is in control right now as old Test sweeps under another back body drop. And oh, Test. Oh no, he get caught. Went for the gut wrench powerbomb. Kevin Nash definitely done his homework tonight. As Test being picked right back up to his feet. Booty down again. And oh god, here we go. And Nash. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, where's he going with him? Jackknife powerbomb. Oh, I don't really want you to lose. Yep. Come on, people. He's got to win. Kevin Nash is just too goddamn good. Oh, no. It's Nash. Oh, Test. It's Test. Into the DDT there, going top rope. And, oh, Kevin Nash getting to his feet. It's Test. With an axe handle. His Test falls into the corner after taking that jackknife. Somehow kicking out, managed to get the other one. As into the corner. Oh, Nash. Kevin Nash going to send him across the ring. Watch out, ref. There he goes. And oh! And oh, caught again. Backbreaker. And look at Nash. Laying in with the right hands. Oh! There's oh, big right. And oh, no! Planted them there. And Test with a gut wrench powerbomb. And Test with a gut wrench powerbomb. And boots him down. As he pulls the leg back on Big Sexy. And Test retains. Oh, he needed to retain. If Nash was to have won the title, holy cow, I wouldn't have known what to do. Oh, man. I'm sure people will hate me for that, but I don't care. He needed to win. Kevin Nash, man, planted the jackknife. To be fair, the AI probably would have kicked out with the resiliency. But, oh, if he hadn't reversed that, if the AI didn't reverse that one, it would have been done. Nash, the fight back happened. Test dropped the gut wrench, planted the boot, and Test retains. Beating Kevin Nash yet again. Maybe he should give The Rock some pointers. And Test is still the World Wrestling Federation champion. And he said he wasn't going to be finished here. It's Kevin Nash rolling out of the ring, and Test is going for a microphone. And well, Test hasn't left here after retaining the championship. And hey, everyone be quiet. Right, you spooky son of a bitch. Where the hell are you? This could have been you in the ring tonight, challenging for the title, but you no-show. Come on, where are you, Godfather, or whatever the hell you want to call yourself? Come on, I don't have all night. Where the hell are you? I ain't leaving here. This show can go out with... And wait a minute, here we go. Here we go. This is who Test wants. This is the Test who just went at it with Kevin Nash and retained the championship. And wait a minute. What's going on with this one? The hell is this, Godfather or the other guy? What the hell? What does it say in the back of his jacket? Free at last, free at last, I am free at last. Test, you have freed me. Well, my God, it speaks. Well, now that you speak, what the hell do we call you? I am Shango. I'm sorry to hear that. Shango. Okay, well, I think we finally get what the hell's going on with you. So what's this now? You freed me, Test. That loss last night, the Godfather, that pimp was clinging on to what was left of him. But that loss last night, that moment, he lost control, and I took over this vessel once again. I am Shango. What, so what, the Godfather's gone now? Is that it? I'm dealing with you now? Well, that's fine by me. You're the guy I want. You're the guy I want to face. You're the guy I want to beat. Name the time. Name the place. Yes, Test, yes. Shango is the man you should have faced last night. I thought I had the control before he came out, but he was holding on, and you ended up with the Godfather, who you beat with ease. You will not beat me. Oh, man. I won't beat you, eh? As I simply just said, time and place, Shango. What's it going to be? Your judgment day is coming soon, Test. Your judgment day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time we come to you with a WWF pay-per-view is Judgment Day. It's a month away, and I think that is what Shango meant by that. It looks like we now know who this is. It's Shango, Papa Shango, that's going by the name Shango. That is who he is. The Godfather is 100% gone. And this is what we have in front of us now. And Judgment Day, it looks like we've got the match that we thought we were going to get last night at Backlash. It will be Test. It will be Shango for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. And I will see you in the next episode.